I acquired this in 1987, used it on Frolic Through the Park, then used it again on The Art of Dying in 2003 or 4, and then now again on this album. So I don't use that amp except for at least 10 years apart, apparently. Then of course Engel, because you know, Engel's my main amp these days. I've been using Engel for years now. I used to use Marshalls all the time, and then I started using Engels, and you know, I'm endorsed by Engel and use them exclusively on tour. And so we have some combination of tones going on here. So here's the Engel Fireball.
Sometimes it's harsh, but it can't be helped. I wanna thrive, achieve victory. If you ain't will, then don't ride with me.
I use this Bogner on some parts. This is, I guess, Jason Sukoff's amp or whatever. This amp belongs to the studio. But I use this also on tracks, as well as some other stuff that's probably not in this particular rack by now, but this is a beautiful rack of wonderful, sick amps. I brought 5 of my guitars with me this time. I mean, you know, Jason's like, dude, you come out here with 1 or 2 guitars, we've got it. But I just can't do that. I need more guitars and more fun. So I brought 5 of my custom Jacksons, used all of them all over the place, all over the album. I brought my Mark Morton signature Dominion, and that's used on the album. And I have my Martin acoustic guitar, which I've used on every album we've done here. It was an amazing acoustic tone. I guess that's it. If you work with Jason Sukoff and you're playing guitar, you have to go to another level or something's wrong with you. And I've already done it twice. Coming here for the 3rd time, I already knew what was happening. I knew what was up on the last album, so in this one, you know, I'm still intimidated trying to play guitar in front of Jason. So there are quite a few solos on this album that I really, really love. Not so much trying to go so crazy with playing as to try to make the guitar sing and just play the melodies and the parts that fit the moment, and I feel a lot of that happened very much on this album. The solo, for instance, in, well, Song 1, which should be Father of Lies. It's a really long solo and a really adventurous kind of section, and when you hear it, you'll see. But I love that solo. That's actually the first solo I wrote for this album.